I gotta just... Yes, you have a question? No? You do? You don't? You do? You don't? Shit. I should buy a boat! Don't you think? No? Question!
Hey Wastelanders, this is Gary, and I got for you a little like a start of a project. You remember this knife? This was I forget, I think this is the 959 or something like that. I'll put that on there, down there on the screen. It's either the 9633 or the 959, or I forget. And they don't put it on the blades or the knives at all. So this is a knife. This is an F&Grow knife, and when I was done doing a project, I forget, for my 888 or 777 giveaway, I fucked up the blade. I scratched it all up, and I wanted to so I quickly bought another one exactly the same, and I'll show you a picture of how it turned out, and I'll link it in the video or the ending screen how it turned out. I basically dyed these scales red and purple, and I stonewashed and acid etched everything, including the pocket clip, the liners, everything. It's not finished. I never finished this, basically. So anyway, to make a long story short, I picked up this blade a while back, and you could see it has some of the same look, feel in the scales. They have the pattern in there, and on the other side too. But I like this knife better because it went with the full handle, and the acid etching on the liners I didn't do. It already came like that, so that was a huge plus. So I need to do just the dye of the scales, think of something to do for the hardware, and let me flip this open and do the blade. So you can see, ooh, I almost stabbed myself. This is pretty nice knife for like basically the $25 to $30 knife. The crown, the back of the blade, the crowning of it is rounded. It's so I think it's so well made for a $25 to $30 Chinese knife. I love choking up on it because it has a generous finger choil. You can have monkey hands and bare hands. You can still have much room to choke up on there. And when you choke up, it fills up the hand. I mean, there's plenty of space left over. If you don't choke up on it, you still have space. It just feels natural to choke up on it. Anyway, this knife is going to be my next custom piece, or not custom. I like to say mod, because I really don't customize. I just do surface modifications. I'll dye the scales, and I'll acid etch and stonewash the blade and the liners. I'll probably bronze the hardware. I probably won't bronze the hardware. I'll probably I don't know what I'll do. Try to anno it either, so I don't know if I'll do that. I'm not brave enough to anno anything. I don't know how to do it, and I think acid etching and bronzing and stonewashing is a lot easier, so maybe I'll experiment on this one. But anyway, I'll give this a different look, and I just wanted you guys to see it before it gets the treatment. And yeah, I like this knife. I've been flipping it and carrying it about, I don't know, for 2 weeks. I believe I've bought this knife 6 to 8 months ago, and it was lost on my table. So this is the EF945. But I think this is a 959 or something like that. I don't remember. But anyway, yeah. So if you guys have any ideas of what to do with it, what colors I should do on the handle, and should I give it a pattern on the blade, or should I just heavily stonewash it and acid etch it, or acid etch it first and then stonewash it secondly? And what do you guys think of the knife? I mean, do you like it? I know it's Chinese. If you don't like Chinese knives, you don't have to comment. I hear you, but I like to experiment on cheap knives. And you can't get a cheap American knife to experiment on, so hence Chinese knives. So anyway, it's well made. So yes, let me know how you feel about this knife, and if you have any ideas, feel free to let me know. Take care, Wastelanders.